Three stacks, and today we're gonna go over some game-winning combos with Herald Perfection. And what these combos do is make a board that has such specific, like I'm talking about card name, text specific outs, that your ceiling is increased automatically as soon as you start the game. So the first combo is gonna be a combo that kind of like dang near guarantees your victory. Basically for your opponent to out the board, he has to have a kaiju, a board wipe, and then another board wipe after the first board wipe. So basically, he's gonna have to have something in the form of a kaiju, a slumber, and a Raigeki, or a kaiju and double dark hole, something like that. So he has to literally open up like that to actually out this board. So the combo we're gonna go over is pretty simple. So the first combo we're gonna go over revolves around these cards. Handy Manny. Basically, it's gonna be a Herald Ties of the Brethren play. So this is your standard 3-card combo when you open up. I have opening hands that revolve of like this, or just cards that lead to the same board where you make Herald and Barrier Statue. So basically this is the standard combo you want to go for like every single game to first inherit Barrier Statue. But we're gonna add one more card for the combo just to increase our ceiling, so that we can basically GG no read, without even trying. So draw the 5th card. It was a Benton, which is kind of stupid because we already have that in our hand with Maju. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start with that prep, of course. My favorite spell. Play this. Search for Herald. And pre-prep is like the ideal card you want to see in every single hand, because it does 2 of the 3 things that you need to do every single turn. Which is search for Don, Herald, and Benton. And if it gets 2 of the 3 cards you need in 1 card, it just saves you so much time, resources, gets you far ahead. And then of course next, I know we drew the Benton, but we're gonna go off with the combo. So technically we shouldn't have Benton in our hand, so we're gonna use this guy to search Benton. And then at the pom pom girl. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate Donna the Herald. Manju's on field. We're gonna summon Herald, of course, by tributing her. So she is chain link 1, and Donna the Herald is chain link 2. If you don't want your Benton to get some striked, so banish first, back to hand, resolution, and what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna add Honest to our hand. The reason why we want to add Honest to our hand, most players would save Honest because they're like, I'm gonna play Ties of the Brethren and get it from my deck anyway. The reason why I want to add Honest from deck to the hand is so that way I can have effectively 2 more floating bodies. Naturally, the Barrier Statue play opens up with Barrier Statue and another level 4, and then it would have been a 3rd monster, but you always summon Honest from your deck and bounce it. So basically, I'm searching for Honest so that the monsters I summon from my deck can stay to the field, versus playing Ties of the Brethren, summoning him from deck, and then adding him to hand, but then that's 1 less monster for your field presence and also for you to push for damage. So yeah, searching the Honest so that way we can play Ties. And of course now we're gonna play Ties targeting Maju, and so it'll make sense what I was saying now. So we're gonna summon Scepter, search for Sovereignty, and we're also gonna summon Statue. And so by searching for the Honest, we're able to basically leave this body on the field. If you don't want the Honest, you can search for him and then summon the Honest from your deck to the field through Ties, then bounce it to hand. But then think of this slot. This is where Honest would have been, so instead of leaving Honest there, we're gonna leave Scepter there. And the reason why we want more than 2 monsters is so next turn, because if you can negate your opponent's plays just with this board alone, all you have to do is just push for enough damage next turn. So effectively, we're doing this just to increase our chances of pushing for higher damage. So we search Sovereignty off of that, of course. And right now we are at 5 cards in hand. So we didn't lose any resources, but we're actually going to have to take 1 neg 1, which is through Foolish Burial Goods. You can play this to send Metal Foes Fusion and potentially net another negate. But what I want to do is increase my ceiling for this combo. So I'm going to play Foolish Burial Goods to finish the combo. Send Machine Angel Ritual to the graveyard. And that's why Foolish Burial Goods is very important as a combo extender, which is also another reason why I actually played at 3. I don't care about drawing 2 of this. All I care is that I want to draw a combination of Foolish Burial Goods with Ties of the Brethren, or Foolish Burial Goods with like your Herald play. The idea of Foolish Burial Goods is basically to just give you an extra layer of protection or give you a free upstart. That's why I play Metal Foes Fusion and Machine Angel Ritual for this. So let's say, for example, we didn't make a Ties of the Brethren play. Foolish Burial Good is still ideal in your hand because you can summon Herald of Perfection, play this, you know, dump the Machine Angel Ritual, so that way Solemn Strike can't kill Herald. If they try to board wipe you, they can't kill Herald. So all this does is increase our ceiling, because now they have to basically, in order for them to resolve a board wipe, first of all, they have to Kaiju the Herald. So first of all, they're gonna have to light Kaiju. They're gonna have to use Thunder King, Lightning Strike Kaiju, whichever one of the two lights, because they have to special summon light, of course, because statue. So let's say they Kaiju your Herald, right? He's gone. You still have statue, and now if they have Kaiju Slumber, in order for them to activate Kaiju Slumber, they have to have 2 Kaijus in their main deck with light attribute. You can't play Slumber with the light barrier statue on the field thinking that you're about to summon a Gamma Seal and a Mad Flame Kaiju. Look up the ruling. It doesn't work that way. So you need 2 light Kaijus. So that's how I was saying, like, your opponent, it's not like your opponent can't possibly out your board. It's just that the outs have to be so specific that he's never going to open. You open with a board like this more consistently than your opponent will ever open with the outs for this, if that makes sense. I'll open with Unbreakable board more often than my opponent will open with Double Dark Hole and a Kaiju. So yeah, anyways, so if he happens to have a Kaiju Slumber and he does have 2 light Kaijus in his main deck, he can resolve the Slumber, right? And none of these will be dead. So when the Slumber would attempt to destroy all of my light monsters, Machine Angel Ritual said if a light monster will be destroyed, or even light monsters. So these guys are all saved from the board wipe. So I'm not even sure if Kaiju Slumber would resolve. If it doesn't destroy any monsters, I don't think it can resolve. But let's say that Slumber does resolve and you get a light Kaiju, your opponent gets a light Kaiju, guess what? He still can't special summon. And if you find some way to try to get over this, you have Honest. And it's GG no read, basically. So that's why you run the Foolish Burial Goods to increase your ceiling. So that combo is basically, it's an unbreakable board. It really is. That board has never been broken before. It never has. And I don't think it ever will. Simply because not everybody's just going to be that blessed. Like I was saying, for you to out that board, you literally have to open with double board wipe and a Kaiju. And if you open with triple board wipe and no Kaiju, you actually can't break the board because Herald's going to negate both the Dark Holds and he'll negate the Raigeki. And if you have Slumber, Herald's going to negate the Slumber too. So you have to open with the Kaiju so that you can Kaiju the Herald in order for you to even try to board wipe. But then your board wipe will be a waste of a card because we have the Machine Angel Ritual. So yeah, that first turn, that's a first turn combo that gets you basically guaranteed game. The only way it won't effectively increase your ceiling is if you're playing against Blue Eyes or ABC, whereas the statue would be lackluster, but the Honest would still come through as well as the Machine Angel Ritual to protect your board, so you actually won't lose anything to that. So it's just a really, all in all, it's a versatile and good combo. This next combo is just a little bit extended. It's kind of the same thing, except it results in guaranteed OTK. So we're going to do cards like these. Alright, so we've got this, and the only extra card that we're going to need is, it's the same combo as last time, except if you draw cards like these, you know, last time it was a Manju, but it could be Manju, Benton, it could be Terraforming, any way to search Benton. So if you happen to open with the extra copy of Dawn, or even like Terraforming to search the Dawn, the same combo that I just showed you guys gets overextended. So we're going to start with the same thing, basically. You know, play your pre-prep, search. And this is combo number 2. This results in OTK. It results in a first turn lockdown and a second turn kill for literally exactly by the inch, 8,000 exact damage. And then we're going to go ahead and play Dawn. Tribute her to summon him. Chainlink 1, Dawn, Chainlink 2. If you can respond to Dawn as Chainlink 2. And then search. And we always, for the ties combo, we always search Manju. Reason being is because you don't want to special summon Manju from your deck, obviously. So we're just going to search him so we can summon the other ones that actually get you cards. So we're searching for Manju. And right now we have Benton, we have Donna the Herald in our hand. And then by searching the Manju, then we're going to normal summon the Manju. Use Manju's effect to search for Dawn, to search for Herald of Perfection. You know, summon that Herald, same thing, using the second Dawn, the same Benton. Add her back to hand. And then search her Honest. Then, of course, we're going to play ties, targeting the Manju. Summon Stick, search for a free negate. And the cool thing with the Ties of the Brethren, the statue combo, is also that having Barrier Statue on field it decreases a lot of your problems because most of the cards that you would have had to negate with Herald of Perfection, you don't even have to negate those anymore because your opponent can't special summon. So Barrier Statue also just basically allows you to save more cards in your hand. So it decreases the plays that your opponent actually has for you to even negate. So yeah, the Barrier Statue effectively allows you to keep more fairies in your hand. So add that off of the Scepter. And then of course, go for the helmet. Summon him. And then we have a full field of 5 monsters. So it's actually really clutch because you know, Herald of Perfection, decks like this, ritual decks, they're not supposed to spam, you know, they're not supposed to spam anything. Foolish Burial Goods. And we're gonna go ahead and I have 3 negates in my hand right now, which is more than enough. But if you need an extra negate and you don't care about, if you are confident that your opponent is not gonna actually open up with the, because really you're playing the Foolish Burial Goods just because you're to decrease, you know, the risk for when your opponent actually does open up with the double, you know, double board wipe and kaiju. The Machine Angel Ritual, you know, it helps you to protect for that. But you don't have to send Machine Angel Ritual because obviously everybody's not gonna open double Dark Hole and a kaiju. But just for that small chance, just to increase your chances of winning by that much more, we're gonna send the Machine Angel Ritual. But if you want an extra negate, if you feel confident that this can be broken, we have 3 fairies in hand. You can play this, send Foolish Bear, use Foolish Bear Good, send Metaphors Fusion, and get a potential extra fairy for an additional negate. But I'd rather take full-on board wipe protection over just 1 extra negate. So we're gonna dump that. And so here's the thing with this board, the same thing, you know, they have to open with 1 light kaiju. So basically, in order for your opponent to actually out this board, he has to main deck 3 light kaijus. The first light kaiju is gonna have to kaiju this Herald. And well, I'm sorry, for this combo it's a little different because you're able to overextend and go double Herald. And that's why I did the first combo first and this one second, because the first combo is almost kind of like guaranteed game. And then whereas this combo is like, there's no way around it. GG, no re. If you have 1 kaiju, you can kaiju 1 Herald. I still have a Herald, so you have to deal with him. And then you have to try to board wipe. You have to play around the statue. You have to play around this. You have to play around Herald. It's too much for you to play around. So yeah, this basically is like GG, no re. And this is where it gets better. So this is your first turn board, right? Your opponent can't out that. And honestly, all you need to save in your hand is just the normal summonable fairies. So we can ditch those, right? And then on next turn, we're going to turn our statue off by overlaying the statue and Manju. Whoops. And we're actually going to go into Fairy Cheer Girl. And all we're summoning is light monsters, but we're just turning the statue off. Honestly, just in case, you know, we draw into a combo piece where we actually have to summon something that's not light. But go ahead and turn the statue off. Use her effect to draw an extra negate. And then, you know, you normal summon your fairy. All you need is just anything that you can normal summon, because the idea, that's why we summon 3 level 4s from the deck off the ties so that we can have a double rank 4 for our next turn. And so from here, we're going to go Utopia, Prime, Lightning. And then we're going to also overlay both our Herald of Perfections into Utopia the Beyond. When he's summoned, all monsters attack become 0. So you got 8,000 right here. So the first rank 4 basically acts as a bait. So that's why before you make Beyond, before you make Lightning, you want to try to bait them out by overlaying the statue and another level 4 and make any rank 4. It didn't have to be Cheer Girl. You could just make something that's a threat. For example, like you can overlay them, you know, into just basically something that your opponent would want to strike, for example. But yeah, basically, that's the idea. That's why you want to use the statue and a level 4 to make a 1 rank 4. So, you know, like I was saying, if they have a strike that. That way, if strike's out the way, you can go into this. The idea is you're summoning this. Cheer Girl isn't mandatory for the combo, but I just like making something to bait out a play in case there's a play that needs to be baited out. If not, this is 9,900 damage, but 8,000 will suffice. So yeah, that's the combos, you guys. The second one is more powerful than the first one because it actually acts as first turn lockdown, can't play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then second turn you lose. So I like it a lot, and it's really simple. It simplifies the game state a lot, and the reason why I wanted to show you guys this combo is because I actually opened up with this combo 3 times at the event Monday. Like, I opened up with this combo, like exact identical combo. Not the same cards, but the same way to open with double Herald and Barrier Statue, and then was able to make, you know, Utopia and Beyond and just push for exactly 8,000. It's so clutch. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. We might do some more combos in the future, but I just wanted to show those 2 specifically because those 2 have such high ceiling. It's like just having combos like that in this deck, you can accidentally win without even trying. Just by drawing those cards, you can win. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless y'all. Be safe. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. And yeah, if you guys have any requests, of course, anything you would like for us to do for you, feel free to ask, because we will always make sure we take care of you guys. And don't ever be afraid or shy, because man, when I say we do this for you guys, we do this for you guys. So if you need anything, you just ask us. We're not really here to, you know, get famous. We're not trying to, like, you know, be on the Vine or World Star Hip Hop, anything like that. I'm just doing this because I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love sharing information. And I just love the fact that people are so passionate about the game that I am, that, you know, I just like to commune with you guys. We are all a community together. And yeah, you'll be hearing from us soon. Peace out. And like I said, if you guys want anything, just go ahead and ask and we got you. We're going to try our best to show appreciation to y'all. Peace.